Hey guys, Stirfry here. In my last video I showed everybody that I prefer to play in immersive mode, which is my HUD being completely off and I only operate off of the instruments that are provided to me inside of my cockpit, as well as my heads-up display. With that being said, I'm going to make my objective to secure the airspace around my carrier and try to defend it against incoming bogeys. So I'm gonna go ahead and take off and let's get that gear up. All right, come off my afterburner and I'm gonna just loiter. I'm gonna loiter around the carrier. Every now and then I'm gonna check fuel. If I'm still good, I'll set her down and go back up. So middle display, I have my map on my right in case I want to do any kind of air to ground, which I don't think I have set up at the moment. Oh, I do. Oh well, that's fine. I can change my loadout if I put her down, which is fine. But I have my air to ground display here and my radar, as well as my RWR. That's all I need to know while I'm up here to defend. So I'm gonna just hang out for a bit, maybe talk to you guys. I haven't received any comment or questions in my comments. Otherwise, this would probably be a good time to answer questions, because I want to treat you guys like friends. We're friends. I talk to y'all while I play. I could stream, but that just feels a little bit hacky to me. I don't know why. I prefer the old school style of content where it's just me, my thoughts, and I hope that's something you guys can enjoy. Relax maybe. I got my map. I don't have any problem pulling that up. That doesn't really take me much out of my immersion. It's just a little bit of situational awareness. Helps me also locate my friendlies when they ping. If they radio in, follow me, or etc., as you guys know they do. Those who play sim know that follow me is the general rule of thumb that says, hey, this is where I am, I'm friendly. So I'm getting an air 9 o'clock high. Let me look at my RDR. I'm not getting anything there. Just keep circling the carrier. Everybody knows where to locate the fuel in my aircraft. I think that's one other immersive thing that I have not been able to locate yet is fuel. I'm looking right now to see, but I'm not seeing anything. Alright, still got my carrier down there. I'm doing wide strokes around. Alright, attention to the map. They're far northeast. Kind of out of range of me. Trying to maintain situational awareness. I'm watching the horizon, keeping myself out of the clouds. Watching my RDR, trying to listen. I'm definitely gonna start listening better to that RDR or RWR. I'm gonna actually pull my throttle back, see if I can slow this down a little bit. I feel like I'm spinning around this thing. All right, I see a speck. Let's see if I can't identify. Air 9 o'clock high. I agree with you. Select my sparrows and it's picking up as a friendly, so that there is a friendly. So I'm not gonna be too worried about them. Picking up a little bit of a fur ball over here to my left. Gonna pick them up, creep towards them. That's two friendlies. That must be some attackers. Protect allied attackers in Foxtrot 6. So that's what they are. So they're friendly. I'm not worried about them. Alright, I'm going to come off my throttle. Come off my speed a little bit. I'm going to close the gap between me and the carrier. Okay, there's some conflict happening to the northeast. But again, my job is to defend the carrier. That's all I care about right now. Because one of their objectives is to destroy it, and while that is the case, I will not allow it. I may come in for a landing here in a second, just because I'm kind of itching to get my air loadout set up. I got 18 minutes of fuel though. I can work with that. 3 o'clock low, so that's to my rear. See if I can't pick anything up. Change my HMD. That's not the right one. Scanning. I just know there's a whole bunch of friendlies here. Hey guys. Wait a minute, those are not friendlies. I'm gonna have to shoot these guys down. Maybe my theory about the dome being indicated is not the case. I don't know, let me get on these guys again. Yeah, it says protect allied attackers in G4. This is G4, those are friendly. They just didn't immersive mode. That's why I didn't see their little tags. That's it, see that's it. That's what I got, that's what I need to be careful of. You get so used to having the luxury of the game automatically positive identifying them for you that you become complacent. But now that we're immersive, we don't see that anymore. And so that's exhibit A, why you need to be careful. But also because of that, I'm having more fun. Makes things a little bit more interesting for me. It's a bit of a challenge. That's good. Alright, I'm gonna try to bring her in for a landing. Clock low. Alright. Watching my airspeed. 240. If I drop below 2, I'm in the danger zone. I'm gonna try to get on the ball here. Get my gear down. Now carrier landings is kind of trickier. I say kind of trickier. It's a lot trickier, but maybe this one will be a good one. One good enough to clip. I'm feeling good about it right now. Yeah, that was nice. I'm happy with that. Let's get this loadout changed. Alright, loadout is changed. Engine on, canopy down. Let me make sure I have damping on. It's not indicated in the HUD, so damping, SA is set to damping, and CCRP doesn't matter. So I'm gonna go ahead and take her off. Up, and gear. I can come off my burner, check my map, check my situational awareness. Air, 3 o'clock. I'm gonna turn towards them, see if I can't get a distance on them. Change my, so I'm picking up blue 4 right here. See the little dome? That's friendly. Get some altitude, check my carrier. I don't wanna go too far because my objective is to protect it. Picking up nothing at that 3 o'clock mark, so I'm gonna begin my loiter. This time I'm gonna do a clockwise rotation around the carrier. So I'm right-handed, I like to look off to my right, get eyes on. They're 9 o'clock low, let's check it again. Watch that RWR. Again, just a friendly mark. Ignore the shaking, that's me fixing my hat. Alright, I've got nothing. Keep scanning. I'm also not seeing anything with my eyes. So I'm gonna take her back to the carrier. So that makes sense for me to do, is have this radar and this radar going at the same time. Since I'm not running any air ground, I can increase my situational awareness. That's smart. Get some of this airspeed going almost 400. So let's get to around 320. And that's where we'll loiter at. Alright, air brake off. I'm picking something up on RDR this way. RWR. I keep saying RDR. This isn't Rockstar Games. There we go, we got a contact. I've got my lock. Make sure my sparrows are selected. I'll watch my range. If he's at 15.0, closing, 14, 13, 12. This is closing fast. Pretty sure my number is 5. Alright, he's got a missile coming at me now. I'm out of my countermeasures, but I think I got out of his range. He's chasing me. Just have to watch him. And he just fired one out. Come on. You got me. Bye. Wasn't meant to be, not that one. Alright, I'm gonna take off real quick, see if I can't locate that guy and deal with him. If I can't, then oh well. Got my damping on. I'm checking. Not picking up anything on a WR. Must have moved on. Alright, well, that was unfortunate. I sent 2 missiles off on him. He managed to evade both. It is what it is. Happens. He is also flying the exact same airframe as me, except it was Swiss. So, alright, here we go. 12 o'clock high. Oh, that's friendly. Alright. I'm gonna be waiting here for a bit, so I will check back with you guys if something comes up. Alright guys, just picked one up. Carrier's back there. I was following this lead for a minute based on my RWR. And there he is right there. Range 16. I'm gonna let that close. He has very low situational awareness because he's in the clouds. So hopefully I'm able to sneak up to him. Well, this might be a surveillance aircraft. No, it's not the surveillance, and it's not attackers. It is just a enemy contact. I'm gonna make sure my sparrow is selected, and it is. Oh, they are bombers. They're attackers. Destroy. Or is it F5? Oh, here we go. So they're bombers, not attackers, but bombers. Now I have nothing but AA. So while I'm out here and I'm in a position to take them out, that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Cut a lock, box. Try to slow this down, see what I can't get there. Alright, deselect, switch to my 9Ls, fire there. 9Ls are fire and forget, so I know I'm gonna hit him because I'm rear aspect. Unlock, reacquire, gotta get some of my airspeed back. Alright, I'm gonna send a sparrow on him because I can't get a lock with my 9L for some reason. Sparrow out. Boom, good effect. Unlock. See if I can't relock one of them. He's locked. Fire. Gorgeous up here while I'm absolutely clapping all these hostiles. I like the new smoke effects. Those look really nice. Unlock him. Relock. I have 3 more sparrows left, and I'm just ripping them off. I'm gonna have to reload after this, so lots of free points for me. Bomber's down. Locate the bearing of my carrier. I'm gonna head back that way. Air brake. Cut my throttle. I think I've got my bearing set up. See if I can get a visual on my carrier. Be off to my left. Air brake off. There she is. There's my carrier. I'm going for a landing. See how it goes. Did a pretty good one earlier. Maybe I can replicate it if I follow my rules for landing. Oh, looks like that's the game. Well, guys, thanks for watching.